What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor a harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Windrose. Yes, indeed. Windrose fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi-bob, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, make sure you watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after watching the video, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from Java Devil, and this is actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of September for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Java Devil wanted to see me react to this song by Windrose called Together We Rise. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, okay, yeah, I recognize this, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Napalm Records, okay? And the video has 1 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Windrose, Together We Rise, official video. Napalm Records. Wah, wah, wah.
That's how I feel.
All right, let's just hope for the best here. Look, listen, let's do it, all right? Let's put those hands together. We're going to pray to the rock and metal gods, and this video does not get blocked. And the metal gods and the rock gods are gonna shine their light down upon us, and they're gonna let us know, and everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. All right. Let's hope for the best. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I was about to say, is this an instrumental? I was sitting there going, are there vocals? I mean, it's cool if it's not. I mean, look, if it's an instrumental tune, then I'm fine with it. I just, if it is going to be an instrumental tune, they better start doing more instrumental stuff than just riff and riff and riff. Okay, so vocals will come in. Okay, so it's not an instrumental. I dig the feel. I love the subdivision and the strumming. That triplet feel. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. That feels good, man. That nice cadence, that nice just straight ahead triplet feel cadence. Yeah, digging that. That is the driving pulse of this song without question. Because the drummer is playing just a nice straight feel. You know, he's not doing anything too fancy. It's just a nice, you know, kick and snare feel. You know, nothing too fancy there. So it's all coming from the bass and from the guitars, which I'm digging. I'm absolutely digging that. All right, let's hear these vocals, please.
Rise, Lord, sing along! When the country sound of the mountains, upon the fields of the battle, we raise our shields in a roll down. When the flame is awakened, for the worn and ground is shaken, and in the souls of the warriors, they're rushing fast to the goal. Full force, warriors! The axes now are aiming straight at the heart of the battle. We grit their crown with the blood. Here all my brothers are standing, to face the ranks of the enemy. Shots on the stone of the mountain. The wars of iron and gold. In the rain of fire we are marching on. Till the end through the dark we are holding on. Far from our home we are sending our song. When battlefield goes together we're marching on. In the rain of fire we are marching on. Till the end we're still holding on. Together we fall, together we fight at once. Together we rise. We are the five of the victory. We are ready to burn. We are the cold of the winter night. We are blinded by the blood of our enemies. At once together we rise. We are the five of the victory. We are ready to burn. We are the cold of the winter night. We are blinded by the blood of our enemies. At once together we rise.
Like that. Yeah. The drive in this song is infectious. It's absolutely infectious. The energy, the feel, it's all there. You know, and something else I'm going to throw in there too, which is, it's weird, but I'm going to throw this in there anyway. The attitude of this song, man, it just, woo. This is a much different feel than Diggy Diggy Hole. Diggy Diggy Hole was, I mean, it had power, don't get me wrong, but it was more of an upbeat, uplifting power. This is much darker. It's much more sinister. It's much more aggressive, and I like it. I like it. I like this more than Diggy Diggy Hole. I know there are going to be people that are going to resist that because look, that video has not dropped yet, and but I can promise you, there's going to be people in the comments that are going to say this is their favorite song. Okay, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. That's look, it comes down to personal taste, okay? Between these two songs, between Diggy Diggy Hole and this tune, I got to say I'm digging this one more because it is more aggressive. It is a little darker. It is a little meatier. It is a little more, for lack of a better word, a little more sinister sounding. I dig it, man. I dig it. Nothing against Diggy Diggy Hole. It was upbeat. It was uplifting. It was a positive vibe. It felt good. It was fun. This is a different kind of fun. You know what I mean? That's like, how should I put it? That's like festival fun. This is like gearing up for war fun. You know what I mean? This is like getting ready for battle fun. Whereas Diggy Diggy Hole is more like festival party fun. You know what I mean? Tavern fun. So, anyway, let's keep going here. I'm going to say something here, and I really hope people don't take this the wrong way. I have been asked many times, why don't I take music videos into account? It's very simple. The music video has absolutely no bearing on the song itself. None whatsoever. I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, it tells a story. The story is being told within the song, okay? It doesn't need to be told on a screen. I could listen to this song without a video. I absolutely could. I could turn the video off, black screen it, and just listen to the audio, or don't even watch the video at all. I could just get the MP3 of the song and just listen to the song itself, and it would make zero difference. Zero. Because I'm focusing on the music, not the video. Now, if it's a live performance and they're performing on stage live, will I take that into account? Absolutely. Because it's a live performance. It's them performing live on stage in front of an audience. Yes, I take that into account. But produced music videos, I do not take those into account. They have absolutely no bearing on the song whatsoever. Having said that, though, I have to give credit where credit's due. Now, I'm not taking the music video into account. The music video, I could care less about the music video when it comes to scoring this and giving it a score. The music video is not going to come into account in any way, shape, or form when it comes to me giving this song a score. I want to be very clear about that. But having said that, their music videos are very well done, very well made, very well produced, very well edited. Their green screening is amazingly sharp, amazingly well done. I'm taking into account that this is a band. This is not a movie. You know, this is not a produced movie from like Warner Brothers or from, Universal or something like that. Now, this is a rock band. This is a metal band using green screen technology. And their green screening is sharp, like super sharp. Their CGI is on point. They make fantastic music videos. They are fun to watch. They are captivating. And yes, they definitely do tell a story. And it's entertaining as hell. But remember, and I really hope people understand me when I say this, the music video is not being taken into account at all on the scoring. Just to be clear, okay? And I know people don't always like that, but guys, it isn't about the music video. It's about the song itself, okay? Please keep that in mind. But I wanted to give credit where credit's due. Their music videos, both music videos that I've seen have been very impressive. And honestly, they've been fun to watch. They have been. So I just wanted to say that. Song's over. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Windrose with Together We Rise. This was a request from Java Devil, and this was actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of September for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. I hope the score is higher than I gave Diggy Diggy Hole. I'll explain why I'm saying that. I don't remember the score I gave Diggy Diggy Hole. I don't remember the score, which is funny because I only filmed it like a few weeks ago, and my short-term memory lately has been garbage. So let's get to this before I forget what I was going to talk about. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this an 8.1. Yep, 8.1. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, I do not remember the score that I gave Diggy Diggy Hole. I really hope this is higher. And the reason I'm saying that is because I personally think this is a better song. I think the song is better constructed. I think it's better. I think it's executed much cleaner, much more effectively. And there's a number of reasons why I'm saying that. Let's start with songwriting first, okay? I dug this song from a songwriting standpoint more than Diggy Diggy Hole. Look, Diggy Diggy Hole has its charm, okay? It's definitely a feel-good, uplifting, festival-style song. It's the type of song I can see everybody at a show that Windrose is performing at singing along to. I can see this being the song that is probably the song that everybody there wants to hear, because that song very well could have been like the biggest hit they've ever had. I get it. Having said that, I'm not usually the one to, as I like to call it, fall for the hits. You know what I mean? I'm the guy who loves the B-sides. I'm the guy who likes the tracks that people don't normally listen to. I'm the guy like I'll give you a perfect example of this, okay? Nightwish, right? Nightwish. Everybody loves Ghost Love Score. Everybody says that's their favorite song. And to some extent, I could see why. I could see how that's happening, and to a certain extent, I agree with them. For my personal taste, though, my favorite, and this is going to sound weird, my favorite Nightwish song is still Dark Chest of Wonders. Listen, I know I gave that song a lower score. I know I did. I gave it like a 9.1 or a 9.2 or a 9.3. It was in the 9s, but it was down in the low 9s. And here I go. I gave Poet and the Pendulum a 9.7. I gave Ghost Love Score a 9.8. And I gave Greatest Show on Earth the unbelievable score of 9.9. You know, I stand by those scores. I know a lot of people disagree, and they say Poet and the Pendulum should have been higher, and so forth and so on. Look, whatever. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm entitled to mine. I think Greatest Show on Earth was the best song they've ever written, period. Hands down. And I don't see that song ever being bested by Nightwish. Now, that does not mean because I gave Greatest Show on Earth or Ghost Love Score a 9.8 or a 9.9, that does not mean they're my favorite songs. My favorite song is a song I gave a 9.2 or a 9.3 to, because I loved the song. Is it a better written song than those other ones? No, it's not. Ghost Love Score, Greatest Show on Earth, Poet and the Pendulum, they are far superior songs to Dark Chest of Wonder from a songwriting standpoint, from a creative standpoint. But man, the groove on Dark Chest of Wonder is just so good, man. It's just so straight ahead, in your face, rock feel, man. I love it. I absolutely love that song. Same thing with like Tool, okay? My favorite song from Tool so far I found on the channel is still The Grudge. Is it the highest score I've given Tool? No. What did I give Lateralus? I gave it like a 9.5 or a 9.6, I think. Or maybe 9.7, I'm not sure. But I gave it a much higher score than I gave The Grudge. But The Grudge is still my favorite song because of the groove, okay? Are they the biggest hits? No. Dark Chest of Wonder is not one of their biggest hits, you know? The Grudge is not one of Tool's biggest hits, you know? So, between this song, Together We Rise, and Diggy Diggy Hole, I do see Diggy Diggy Hole being the bigger hit. I see it being the much bigger hit, okay? I see it being very popular, more popular than this song is. But I like this song more. I do. The feel on this song, the energy in this song, the drive in this song, it's just more up my alley, man. It is, and I enjoyed this way more. I did. No disrespect meant to Diggy Diggy Hole. It's a cute song. It's a wonderful song, and I know people enjoy it. Like I said, I can see that song being the hit at the festival. This is the song that everybody looks forward to, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? It's like, you know, when Kiss played live back in the 70s and 80s. Everybody was waiting for Rock and Roll All Night. Everybody was waiting for that song to be played because that's the anthemic song. Me personally, honestly, and I'm saying this as a Kiss fan, I like the song, but it's not my favorite. It is not my favorite, not by any stretch. My favorites from Kiss, honestly, I like Detroit Rock City. I do like that tune. My favorite song from Kiss, honestly, is a song called Not for the Innocent. It was on the Lick It Up album. No, they never even made a music video for that song. That's how much they thought of it. They thought it was a throwaway tune. I love that song. Love that song. I love playing that song live whenever I get a chance to. Whenever I find myself ending up in a Kiss tribute band, I always ask, is there any way we can get not for the instrument? I'll sing it. I got no problem singing it. Can we please do this? And a couple of bands have actually obliged and said, yeah, we never even thought about doing that song. Let's learn it. And the next thing I know, I'm singing it. And I have a great time singing that song, man. I do. It is fun. But it's my favorite song. It's not a hit. I don't think they've ever even played it live. I don't think they ever did. In any case, when it comes to this song, the drive, the energy, the feel, much more up my alley. That feel in the guitar playing, I think, is one of the biggest selling points for me. That triplet. Yeah, man, that driving pulse, triplet, feel, pulse. Man, it just got your blood going. Where Diggy Diggy Hole is much more of a upbeat, feel-good, festival, parties type of song, you know, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. This is much more of a gear up, we're going to war kind of a song. And I dig that, man. I do. I absolutely dig it. The guitar playing on this was fantastic. I love that pattern that they did. And the patch they have, the distortion patch they have for the tone on the guitars sounded really good. I could actually hear bass in this. I had to search for it a little bit, but I could hear it. I had to go looking, but once I locked into it, I was able to find it pretty easily. The bass playing sounded really good. I had no issue with it. Great tone, good full bottom end sounding bass, which sounded good. The drumming on this was probably the simplest thing besides the vocals. The drumming on this was not complex at all. It was solid. And what he was playing, the pattern that he came up with, really fit the context of the song, if you ask me. If he had done more, and he could have done more, I think it might have become a distraction, in all honesty. So what he was playing fit like a glove. The vocals on this, probably the least impressive thing. The thing is, like, what I said this with Diggy Diggy Hole too. The guy probably has like a 2 to 3 octave range tops, you know, and I don't think he's gonna, you know, show off that whole range. He's gonna stick to a range that works for him and is comfortable for him. And that is not a slight against him at all. I wish more singers would do that. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard vocalists that have a 2 to 3 octave singing range, and they think, misguidedly, they think that they have a 5 octave range, and they struggle to get up high, and it just, their voice cracks, and it gets thin, and it gets pinched, and it sounds horrible. It just, I wish they would just stick with what they're good at, you know what I mean? This guy does. He does. He kind of reminds me of the lead singer from Sabaton. Same thing. The guy from Sabaton, he has the same thing. He has like a 2 to 3 octave range, but he knows it. He knows he doesn't have a 5 octave range. He knows where his strengths lie, and he plays to his strengths, and that's fantastic. Same thing with this vocalist. He does a great job. He sticks with what he's good at, and he makes it work. And I have respect for that. I absolutely have respect for that. Nothing all that complex about the song, honestly. This song was really all about feel more than anything else. But it is a great song. In my opinion, it's a great song. It feels great. It felt good. Got my blood going. Really did. I was really into it. So that's how it's coming up with the score of 8.1. And I really hope, I scored this higher than Diggy Diggy Hole. At least 2 points higher. I don't, or 0.2 higher. At least. I don't know if, I mean, hopefully it's more. I mean, because the gap is pretty decent size. I don't think it was like a whole point higher. I don't think I gave Diggy Diggy Hole a 7.1. I think I gave it like a 7.5 or a 7.6, somewhere in there. So I think, I don't know. But I'm hoping this is like 0.4 higher, hopefully. That'd be nice. 0.4, 0.5. At least 0.3. Please let it be at least 0.3 higher. I hope my judgment is, you know, accurate. Anyway, 8.1 is where we're at. 8.1 is where we're going to stay. So, 8.1, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's good enough for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.